Anyway, there's the new swarm box that is now my split. Got a bunch on the. Just want to make sure yep, it's definitely open. Cover is definitely open. Wanted to make sure it was open. You can see it's open. There's different openings for. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Okay. I don't know what happened here. I thought I had this running the whole time. It looks like it's running now, but it should be at least 10 minutes long. So here's the split that I made. Here's the split I made it from. Still plenty of bees out front, but I gave them a lot more room. I'm going to come up and check out this Langstroth hive. I have some honey supers here. One for that hive on the side there, one for this one. So I'm going to check this one out. Why am my tripod keeps dropping on me? Anyway. Now, I'm still being, I don't know if this is recording or not, this thing's acting weird on me, but I'm still being bombed by a few of the bees from the last Layens hive that I made the split off of. This is a Langstroth. I'm just going to check it out. If it needs I'm not going to go into it very deep. If it needs a brood box, I mean not a brood box, a honey super, I'm going to put a honey super on. That shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Let's see what we got. Definitely lots of bees in here. And some stinking earwigs. Hate them things. Pincher bugs, whatever you want to call them. Look and see what we got here. If your boxes are built up at least 2/3, it's time to put a super on. And that's what I'm going to look and see. I'm going to look and see how built up this is. I'm going to shake these bees off. Hopefully they don't get as mad as the last ones. See what we got in here. Just going to look at a couple of them, see how they're doing. Like I said, if they're completely filled up, or at least 2/3, then I will be putting a honey super on here. Yeah, I would say they are. They usually start. Where is I have a frame hanger. I usually have it hanging on this box. Up at my other hive, my other Langstroth, the one I'm going to go to next. It's just easier once you get a frame out to hang it on the hanger outside. Some people just lay them on the ground or lay them against the side here, but it's easier if you. Okay. I really don't think I have to go very far here. I'm only at the second frame. There's lots of brood. I'm going to look for a queen here real quick. because there's lots of brood. There is lots of brood and some capped honey at the top on both sides. And that means I have a very strong hive. I don't need to go any deeper to see that they are doing very well, and they need a honey super. So I'm going to put it back together, take my frame hanger off. I showed you my box up here. Just going to grab it and put it on. As you'll be able to see, the honey supers aren't quite as deep as the brood box because that honey gets really heavy, a lot heavier than the brood. And I think a medium, this is a medium super. They have shallow ones that are about at least an inch shorter. But I think these weigh like 60 to 80 pounds when they're full of honey. Now, I had these sitting in the back of my truck under the cover. This one isn't bad, but some of them, the heat, like this one, the heat made the foundation fall out. There's already a bee in there. But the bees should be able to fix that. I checkerboarded that in. I would put one good frame with one bad frame so they build out straight. That's going to be it for this one. Put the inner cover on. Another one of them stinking earwigs or pincher bug, whatever you want to call it. Make sure it's all straight. Put the outer telescopic cover on. Put my rock on. And that one's done already. Now we are going to go up to my other one. Probably have to do the same thing here, but we're going to check it out. We're not just going to automatically do it. All right. So here's the other one. This one doesn't look quite as active as the other one, but it's active. And again, my stinking, I don't know why my tripod isn't, it's like folding up on me. I don't know why. It has clamps on it. The clamps are supposed to keep it from closing up, but I think that's going to be about the best I can do there. Hopefully it doesn't collapse anymore on me. So we are going to check these guys out. All right, get the rock off the top. The rock. Loosen up the cover. When I was in this last week, or about a month ago, I don't think the top box was hardly filled at all. Oh great, I think my smoker went out. Maybe I can get it going with some air. There we go. It's usually in there smoldering. And usually if you pump it real good, you get it going again. So, get some smoke under there. Lots of bees. I want to give it a good shake so they're not all over the cover when I go to put it back on. Doesn't make them happy. Well, I'm afraid these ladies are going to be really aggressive too, because they're already buzzing me. That last hive wasn't so bad, which is funny because that hive over there, when I first started out, was by far the most aggressive hive I've ever had. I think they might have, these are all wild caught bees, wild swarms that I caught. And I'm thinking that one had some Africanized bees in it. But this one seems to be a little on the aggressive side today. Get the inner cover off. Shake the bees off so they're not in the way when I put it on later. Try to shake or smoke some of them down in. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully this one is as full as the last one was. There's my hanger. And if it is, I will be putting another honey super on top of here too. I think it probably is, because it looks like it's really built out. Like I said, a month ago, neither of these hives were doing all that great. This one is just covered in brood and honey. Oh, there's this side. I don't know if you can see it glistening there, but there's nectar in there. But this side has brood, but I can see it's completely built out to the very end. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go grab that honey super, the other one. Just about 5 or 10 yards away. Make sure you get the frame hanger out, otherwise you get it pinched in between. Slide this on carefully to avoid crushing bees. This one kind of had the same problem, but I think all of these, like you can see, I got honey out of these frames from last year. So they're used frames. The bees will be able to build them up a lot quicker because they don't have to build the comb first. The comb's already made. All they have to do is get nectar and fill them. Makes it easy for the bees. All right, this one was quick and easy and painless. I didn't get stung. That's the inner cover, the outer telescopic cover. Telescopic because it goes down over. It's a rain barrier. Okay, put the rock on top. Grab my smoker. Grab my tripod, and I think I'm going to look at my other layens real quick. I just kind of want to look inside and see what it's doing. That's over here. I still have a couple bees buzzing me. Not nearly as bad as when I was over at that other hive. That's where I hang my frame hanger. Actually, I like to hang it around the other way. This guard, they're just 2 skids. I put it up when my